Hello everyone, myself Dr. Anuradha Sharma and today we will discuss 50 most expected questions of biology with complete explanation. This series will be important for your upcoming NEET 2021 and this is part 3 of this series. Now here comes the first question. Analogous structures are result of first option is shared ancestry, second is stabilizing selection, third is divergent evolution and fourth is convergent evolution. Now we know that first of all we should know what are these analogous structures. These analogous structures are organs which have similar functions but they are different in their structure details and origin, and these analogous structures they are result of convergent evolution. So option D is the correct answer. Next question is, an enzyme increases the rate of reaction by supplying the energy required to start reaction, increasing the rate of random collision of molecule, third is removing the product of reaction, and last is bringing the reacting molecules into precise orientation with each other. Now we know that enzyme it reduces the activation energy and this energy is needed for the binding of the substrate with the enzyme. Now this D is the correct answer, that is bringing the reacting molecules into precise orientation with each other. Next question is, which bacteria is utilized in gobar gas plant? Methanogens, nitrifying bacteria, ammonifying bacteria or denitrifying bacteria. Now what is this methanogens? We know Methylobacillus, it is also known as methanogens and it occurs in marshy places and also in dung. It produces a gas which is known as methane gas under anaerobic condition and this is utilized in the gobar gas plant. So option A is the correct answer, that is methanogens. Next question is, the basis of DNA fingerprinting is occurrence of restriction fragment length polymorphism, phenotypic differences between individuals, third is availability of cloned DNA and fourth is the knowledge of human karyotype. Now first of all we should understand what is this DNA fingerprinting. This DNA fingerprinting is a technique in which we can identify a person based on the DNA fingerprints. Now these DNA fingerprints are specific for a specific person. This technique was used to find the criminals and also to solve paternity issues. And this technique is based on restriction fragment length polymorphism. So first answer is the correct option, that is occurrence of restriction fragment length polymorphism. Next question is, protein present in cartilage is cartilagen, oecin, chondrin and none of these. Now we know that chondrin, it is a protein which is present in the matrix of cartilage. It forms a compound which is known as chondrin sulfate, and this chondrin sulfate it consists of proteoglycans, protein chains and disaccharide hyaluronic acid. So option C is the correct answer, that is chondrin. Next question is, stratum germinatum is an example of which kind of epithelium? Columnar, squamous, cuboidal or ciliated. Now stratum germinativum, it is example of, now it is the layer of keratinocytes that lies below the epidermis and it is above the dermis. It consists of tall single columnar epithelial cells. So option A is the correct answer, that is columnar. Next question is, the term ecosystem was coined by E. Haeckel, Warming, Odum and Tansley. Now we know that term ecosystem it was coined by A.G. Tansley in 1935. So D option is the correct answer. Next question is blood of perithema is blue with hemocyanin in corpuscles, blue with hemocyanin in plasma, red with hemoglobin and red with hemoglobin in plasma. Now we know that circulatory system of earthworm, it is closed type, that is blood flows in arteries, veins and capillaries. And we know that blood is a fluid which consists of plasma and colorless corpuscles, and the red respiratory pigment which is present in the blood is hemoglobin. So it is red because of the presence of hemoglobin. So option D is the correct answer. Next question is fluoride pollution mainly affects kidney, brain, heart or teeth. Now we know that main source of fluoride, it includes drinking water, tea, seafood, and deficiency of weak teeth and excess molting of the teeth is caused by this fluoride. So it mainly affects the teeth. Next question is in ABO blood system of blood groups, both antigens are present but no antibody is present. The blood group of individual would be first B, O, AB or A. Now we know that AB blood group, it is universal donor. That means it can receive blood from any recipient. So option C is the correct answer, that is ABO blood group. Next question is which of the following is generally used for induced mutagenesis in crop plants? X-rays, UV rays, gamma rays or alpha particles. We know that triticale, it is the first man-made crop which has been produced by intrageneric hybridization between common wheat and European wheat. So this UV rays, it is responsible for mutagenesis. Next question is the lock and key model of enzyme action illustrates a particular enzyme molecule. First option is may be destroyed and resynthesized several times. Second, it interacts with a specific type of substrate molecule. Third, it reacts at identical rates under all conditions. And fourth, it forms a permanent enzyme substrate complex. Now we know that according to lock and key model, a particular lock, as we know that a particular lock, it is opened by a particular key. Similar is the case of enzyme and substrate. A particular substrate will form complex with an enzyme at a particular site and enzyme substrate complex will be formed. So D answer is the correct, that is it forms a permanent enzyme substrate complex. Next question is compared to blood, a lymph has plasma without protein, more WBCs and no RBC, more RBC and less WBCs and no plasma. Now we know that lymph, it is a connective tissue. And it consists of plasma and lymph corpuscles. Its composition is same as that of blood except it lacks RBC and large plasma protein. So option B is the correct answer, that is more WBCs and no RBC. Next question is apparatus to measure the rate of respiration and RQ is oxynometer, potometer, respirometer and manometer. Now we know that to measure the respiratory quotient, respirometer is used. So option C is the correct answer, that is respirometer. Next question is the correct order of steps in polymerase chain reaction is extension and denaturation, annealing, extension, denaturation, extension and annealing, denaturation, annealing and extension. Now this PCR, we know it is polymerase chain reaction, and this technique is done to amplify the DNA. Now it includes basic steps Like first it is denaturation, that is denaturing the DNA at a particular temperature so that both strands are separated, and further it is reannealing two oligonucleotides which anneal at or hybridize, and third is the extension with the primer. Tag DNA polymerase, it is enzyme that is used in this technique and it can withstand high temperature. So D is the correct answer, that is extension, annealing. And next question is epithelial tissue which has thin flat cells arranged edge to edge so as to appear closely packed tile is present in outer surface of ovary, inner lining of fallopian tube, inner lining of stomach and inner lining of cheeks. Now we know that epithelial tissue, it is made up of flat cells, and these cells are arranged edge to edge so that they appear as tiles, and this is known as pseudostratified epithelium. So it forms the inner lining of the cheeks. So option D is the correct answer. Next question is the region of biosphere reserve which is legally protected and where no human activity is allowed is known as buffer zone, transition zone, restoration zone or core zone. Now we know that core zone or natural zone, it is an area where there is no human activity. So core zone is the correct answer, that is option D. Next question is fight or flight reactions cause activation of parathyroid gland leading to increased metabolic rate, kidney leading to suppression of renin-angiotensin pathway, adrenal medulla leading to increased secretion of epinephrine and norepinephrine, and last is the pancreas leading to reduction in blood levels. Now we know epinephrine and norepinephrine, they are secreted by adrenal medulla. And they are also known as emergency hormone because they are secreted at the time of emergency like stress and other conditions. So option A is the correct answer, that is parathyroid gland leading to increased metabolic rate. Next question is a patient is generally advised to specifically consume more meat, lentils, milk, egg in the diet when only he suffers from scurvy, Koshikar disease, rickets or anemia. Now we know that a child which is having a diet sufficient of carbohydrate, fats, but still suffers from some form of malnutrition, this form of malnutrition is known as Koshikar disease and it develops where there is deficiency of protein. So option B is the correct answer. Next question is primary and secondary active transport both generates ATP, use ATP directly, can move solutes against concentration gradient and includes the passive movement of glucose molecule. We know that both transport, they move solutes against their concentration gradient. So option C is the correct answer. Next question is the blood calcium level is lowered by deficiency of calcitonin and parathormone, calcitonin, parathormone or thyroxine. Now we know that this parathormone hormone, it is secreted by chief cells of parathyroid and it regulates the metabolism of calcium and phosphate. It increases the calcium absorption from the intestine and also increases the calcium reabsorption. So C is the correct answer, that is parathormone. Next question is what is not true for genetic code? It is nearly universal, degenerate, unambiguous, and a codon in mRNA is read in non-contagious fashion. Now we know that the relationship between the sequence of amino acid in a polypeptide and nucleotide sequence of DNA or mRNA, it is known as genetic code. Now this code is continuous and it does not process or pause after the triplets. Now this codon, we know it is non-continuous fashion. So D is the correct answer. Next question is, blocking of arteries due to deposition of fats and calcium is called arteriosclerosis, atherosclerosis, emphysema or heart syndrome. Now we know that when the arteries are blocked due to deposition of fat and calcium, it is known as atherosclerosis. Emphysema, it is a lung disease. So option B is the correct answer. Next question is, which of the following is a fat soluble vitamin and is related to deficiency disease? Now we know that fat soluble vitamin are A, D, E and K. So A is the correct answer, that is retinol, and xerophthalmia is a disease which is caused by the deficiency of this retinol. Next question is, a pregnant female deliver a baby who suffers from stunted growth, mental retardation, high intelligence quotient, low intelligence quotient and abnormal skin. This is result of low secretion of growth hormones, cancer of thyroid gland, lower secretion of pars distillates or deficiency of iodine in diet. Now we know that iodine, it is very essential for normal growth of the body. And this is also responsible for the thyroid gland. So deficiency of this iodine in the diet, it causes hypothyroidism and enlargement of thyroid gland. So if in the pregnancy there is hypothyroidism, then definitely it will lead to defective development and maturation of the fetus. So option D is the right answer, that is deficiency of iodine in diet. Next question is, which of the following causes plague? Freycinia spurlis, Salmonella typhi, Yersinia pestis and Leishmania donovani. We know that plague is epidemic disease and it is the disease of rats. So this disease is caused by Yersinia pestis. So option C is the correct answer. Next question is, which hormone causes dilation of blood vessels, increase oxygen consumption and gluconeogenesis? Now first is glucagon, second ACTH, insulin and adrenaline. We know adrenaline, it is secreted by the adrenal medulla and it prepares animal to face some critical conditions like stress, etc. Now, so this hormone which is released in such condition is adrenaline. Next question is, in somatic cell cycle, DNA synthesis takes place in G1 phase, prophase of mitosis, S phase or G2 phase. Now we know that somatic cell cycle, a short interphase is followed by long mitotic phase. So this S phase is the correct answer. Next question, the cardiac pacemaker in a patient fails to function normally. The doctors find that an artificial pacemaker is to be grafted in him. It is likely that it will be grafted at the site of atrioventricular bundle, Purkinje system, sinoatrial node or atrioventricular node. Now we know that SA node, it is the natural pacemaker located in the right atrium. So SA node, it initiates the cardiac impulse. So artificial pacemaker will be placed at the site of this SA node. Next question is, which one of the following correctly represents the normal adult human dental formula? Now we know that the dental formula of human is incisor 2-2, canine 1-1, premolar 2-2 and molar 3-3. So option C is the correct answer. 2-1, 2-3, 2-1 upon 2-1, 2-3 is the correct formula. Given below is a diagram of the breakup of phases stages of cell cycle. Which of the following correct is the correct indication of the stage of cell cycle? Now we know that basically there are two phases. One is interphase and second is the mitotic phase. Now this interphase, it is divided into three phases: G1, G2 and S phase. So G1 is the first growth phase, S is synthetic phase and G2 is the second growth phase. So B option is the correct answer, that is D is synthetic phase. Next question is, copper T is a device that prevents implantation of blastocyst, ovulation, fertilization or egg maturation. Now we know that this copper T, it is intrauterine device that prevents fertilization. So option A is the correct answer, that is implantation of blastocyst. Next question is, secretin and cholecystokinin are digestive hormones. They are secreted in pyloric stomach, duodenum, ileum or esophagus. Now we know secretin and cholecystokinin, they are secreted in duodenum. This secretin releases the bicarbonate in the pancreatic juice, and cholecystokinin, it contracts the gallbladder to release bile and it stimulates the pancreas and secrete digestive enzyme in the pancreatic juice. So option B is the correct answer, that is duodenum. Next question is, electrons from excited chlorophyll molecule of phosphosystem 2 are accepted first by quinone, second is ferredoxin, third is cytochrome B and fourth is cytochrome F. Now we know that electrons which are released during photolysis, they are picked up by P680 photocenter of photosystem 2 and they are excluded to photosystem 2 by quencher phosphytin. So this quinone is the correct answer, that is A. Next question is, human insulin is commercially produced from a transgenic species of Rhizobium, Saccharomyces, E. coli or Mycobacterium. Now we know that insulin, it is commercially produced by genetic engineering technique and it is the technique of biotechnology. Now insulin, it consists of two chains, one is chain A and second is chain B and they are linked by disulfide bonds. Now we know insulin, it is synthesized as prohormone as it contains a small stretch of C-peptide. Now during maturation this C-peptide is removed and this can be commercially possible because after maturation it can be removed. Now this insulin is further commercially synthesized by a species which is of E. coli. So option C is the correct answer. Which of the following is not caused by deficiency of mineral nutrition? Necrosis, chlorosis, etiolation or shortening of internodes. Now what is this etiolation? We know etiolation, it is the response of plant to stimuli. Now when plant seeds are grown in insufficient light, the seedlings have long, weak stems and smaller and fewer leaves because of longer internodes and a pale yellow color is there. So this is due to lack of chlorophyll. So this is known as etiolation. Next question is, both autogamy and geitonogamy are prevented by castor, maize, papaya or cucumber. Now we know that papaya is a plant where both this autogamy and geitonogamy is prevented. Next question is, how many reductions division are necessary for the formation of 200 grains of wheat? 250, 50, 200 and 360. Now we know that 100 grains of wheat are, for 100 grains of wheat, 100 pollen grains plus 100 pollen megaspores are required. So it will be 125. Total number of reduction divisions will be 125. So instead of 250 it is 125. Viruses differ from viruses in having DNA molecules without protein code, RNA molecules with protein code, RNA molecules without protein code, and DNA molecules with protein code. Now we know that viruses are the free DNA, free RNA particles. These are free RNA particles that lack the protein code. So option C is the correct answer. Next question is, which of the following is most acceptable theory for the movement of water through plants? Cohesion theory, passive transport, root pressure and capillarity. We know that cohesion theory, it is the most widely accepted theory for the movement of water plants. So option A is the correct answer. Next question is, artificial insemination means transfer of sperms of husband to a test tube containing ova, artificial introduction of sperms to vagina, introduction of sperms to healthy donor into ovary, and transfer of sperms to test tube containing ova. Now this artificial insemination, it is a technique in which semen is collected from either the husband or healthy donor and it is artificially introduced either into the vagina or uterus for fertilization, and it is also known as IUI, that is intrauterine insemination of female. Next question is, the water potential of pure water is less than 0, more than 0 but less than 1, more than 1 or 0. Now we know that water potential of pure water is 0. So option D is the correct answer. Next question is, during microsporogenesis, meiosis occurs in endothecium, microspore mother cell, microspore tetrads and pollen grains. Now we know as anther develops, these microspore mother cells, they undergo meiotic divisions and they form these microspore tetrads. Now after dehydration, the microspore tetrad, it is separated from the pollen grains, and this endothecium is the layer which is present between the epidermis and middle layer by the columnar cells. So option B is the correct answer. Next question is, the phenomena observed in some plants where in parts of sexual apparatus is used for forming embryos without fertilization is called parthenocarpy, apomixis, vegetative propagation and sexual reproduction. Now we know that parthenocarpy, it is the formation of fruits without fertilization, and the formation of seeds without fertilization is known as apomixis. So option B is the correct answer. Next question is, anticodon is unpaired triplet of bases in an exposed position of mRNA, ribosomal RNA, transfer RNA and snRNA. We know that this transfer RNA, it works as adapter molecule for carrying the amino acid to the mRNA template. Next question is, how many pollen grains will be formed after meiotic division in 10 microspore mother cell? Now we know that each microspore mother cell, it gives rise to 4 microspores. So the pollen grains will be 10 into 4, that is 40. Next question is, root pressure develops due to passive absorption, active absorption, increase in transpiration and low osmotic potential in the soil. We know that root pressure, it is a pressure that develops in the xylem and xylem sap of some plants, and it is manifestation of the active absorption. Next question is, how many hotspots of biodiversity in the world have been identified till date by Norman Mayers? 17, 25, 34 and 43. So till date 34 hotspots have been identified. The process of transfer of genetic information from DNA to RNA from DNA is known as transcription, translation, translocation. Now we know that the process of transfer of genetic information from DNA to RNA is the first step. So it is known as the transcription. So option B is the correct answer. Next question is, in Bt cotton, the Bt toxin present in plant tissue as prototoxin is converted into active toxin due to action of gut microorganism, presence of conversion factors, alkaline pH and acidic pH. Now we know that this Bacillus thuringiensis, it produces spores, and these proteins, they kill insects. Now this protein is in active form, but once it enters the alimentary canal, it becomes active due to alkaline pH of the gut. So C is the correct answer. So please press the bell icon and subscribe my channel so that we can bring more videos for your revision of upcoming NEET 2021.